Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the B.J. McGillis Gymnasium at Mt.Edgecumbe High School and the final session of a long day of basketball. This is game number 15, the first of a best of three in the 3A girls division. Let's get this evening started properly. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we honor our country with the the playing of our national anthem. Tonight, by the Sitka High Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Michael Cernine, and also Sitka High School cheerleader Zen Perkins signing the national anthem. Zen Perkins, accompanied by Allison Winger. Let's play some basketball, folks. Welcome to the Region 5 basketball tournament, by far the best tournament in the state of Alaska. Let's meet the participants in this 3A girls division game. Please welcome to the floor the visitors on the scoreboard, the Mt.Edgecumbe Lady Braves. Please welcome to the court the home team on the scoreboard, the Sitka Lady Wolves. Let's meet the teams. First, for our visitors, let's meet the non-starters for the Mt.Edgecumbe Lady Braves. She's a 5'4" freshman, number 10, Lisa Storm. She's a 5'6" sophomore, number 14, Lizzie Allen. She's a 5'8" junior, number 42, Maggie Miller. She's a 5'11" senior, number 33, Tyra Brown. She's a 5'8" senior, number 44, Faith Kameroff. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Lady Braves. She's a 5'11" junior, number 22, Verne Rayla. She's a 5'4" senior, number 24, Bristol Charlie. She's a 5'8" senior, number 21, Leticia Scaffoldstead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. One co-captain is a 5'6" senior, number 11, Catherine Sunny. The captain is a 5'8" senior, number 30, Sonora Bell. And now let's meet your Sitka Lady Wolves. Your non-starters, she's a 5'10 freshman, number 12, Chloe Morrison. She's a 5'4 freshman, number 1, Tawny Smith. She's a 5'7 sophomore, number 13, McKenna Smith. She's a 5'10 sophomore, number 34, Jocelyn Brady. She's a 5'7 senior, number 10, Shay Jensen. And now let's meet your starting lineup for the Lady Wolves. She's a 5'2 junior, number 3, Tiffany Elefante. She's a 5'8 junior, number 21, Kylie MacArthur. She's a 5'9 senior, number 45, Jessica Davis. The co-captain is a 5'8 senior, number 5, Joey Vidal. And the captain is a 5'9 senior, number 23, Abby Forrester. Your Sitka Lady Wolves are coached by Miss Sandra Lenvig. Your Mt.Edgecumbe Lady Braves are coached by Miss Kathy Forrester. Your officials for this 3A Girls Division game from Yakutat, Mr. Michael Jensen. From Sitka, Mr. John Wathen. And the referee in charge of the court tonight from Sitka, Mr. Dennis Philandry.
Dennis Landry puts it up. The opening tip goes over to the Lady Braves, and they're going to come down left to right as Bristol Charlotte set it up to Sonny. Immediately they go inside, and putting it up for a try for two is Renee Ramos. Shot misses, rebound cleared off by the Lady Wolves. They'll come down, go in the right corner, and to set it up for the Lady Wolves, Kylie MacArthur. And MacArthur loses it. First turnover for the Lady Wolves here in this game. And then a whistle and a foul at midcourt. Dennis Landry right on it, and he's going to call it against the Wolves. And I think it's on number 5, Joey Vidal.
Nice little trap in the corner, and Edgecumbe gets a turnover.
All right, so Edgecumbe will bring it out. Catherine Sonny into Bristol Charlie at midcourt. Now they go and move straight away in the lane, and shooting it up again for her second try is going to be Renee Ramos. Shot misses. Ball's knocked away, and a whistle and a foul. That's going to go against...
It's like number 23 or 22, he indicated.
I think Renee Ramos got the whistle, a foul, so it'll be the Wolves press, a ball in. They're going to come in under a full court press, and they'll go off straight away over to Tiffany Elefante. Now Tiffany comes out midcourt, gives off to Vidal. Vidal works it down, and she gives it off into Kylie MacArthur, who tries her first shot, won't go. Rebound goes over to the Lady Braves, but they turn it over for their second turnover. Joey Vidal right there to pick it up. She puts it up, and our first score goes to number 5, Joey Vidal. The Sitka Wolves lead 2-0 with only a minute gone here in the first quarter. So
good hustle by Jessica Davis, getting after the loose ball right there on the floor.
All right, inbounds now to Sitka at their own end of the gym as we had a quick turnover after the bucket. They're going to go in. It'll be Tiffany Elefante on the far side to set it up. Comes out top of the key on a right-hand dribble. Looks over to Joey Vidad down in the corner. Moves over to that right corner. Doesn't go to Vidad. Now coming out to open things up is Abby Forster, but the ball does go over from Tiffany to Joey. Back out to Tiffany. And it was intended to bounce pass in. And the Wolves now have a turnover. And the Braves. Yeah, the Wolves have the turnover. The Braves bring it down in a fast break attempt to Bristol Charlie. Misses a layup.
Good steal by number 30 for Sandra Bell. Sandra Bell, yeah.
Sonora Bell steals it. They come down. Bristol Charlie tries to lay up a whistle foul, and Tiffany Elefante gets her first foul. So the shot from the free throw line is up and good, and we have a 2-1 ball game. And now setting for the second, and Bristol could tie things up here. Puts it up, shot misses. She goes 1 for 2, and a nice conversion by Sonora Bell. And Sonora gets 2, and we have a 3-2, 1-point lead by the Braves. A lead change, and the Wolves will come down. They'll go straight to Abby Forster, top of the key, left side. She gives off to Kylie MacArthur. Kylie brings it out, top of the key on the right-hand dribble. Now a long pass down on the left-hand baseline. Abby Forster puts it up, trying to go over the top of number 22, Vernay Ramuth, and Vernay might have got a whistle, and nope, they're going to go against 30. Sonora Bell gets the whistle in the foul. So that's 2 team fouls for the Wolves and 2 for the Braves with only 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Sonora's first foul.
Shots up in and good by Abby, and Abby gets in the scorebook. Abby Forrester picks up a point. Sets for the second as she gets the ball from one of the officials. Do you know that official's name underneath nope, I don't either. Okay, shots up, second one from the line, misses. We're tied up at 3, folks, and it's Joey Vidad to have the ball on the near side for the Lady Wolves. She's going to go out to Kylie MacArthur, over quickly to Abby Forster. Abby takes a left and a step to the left, drives towards the lane, comes back out, passes across the key. Goes to Tiffany Elefante. Tiffany gives it off to Joey Vidad. Joey tries a shot right, left side, just inside the 3-point circle. And the shot misses. Braves get the rebound, bring it down, and they turn it right back to the Lady Wolves. So tied at 3 with 2.5 minutes gone. It'll be Tiffany Elefante. Comes across for the Lady Wolves. She gets tied up by Catherine Sonny. Ooh, nice pass underneath and getting wide open. Abby Forrester nails a 2.
That little fake pass up on the top, drawed the defender out and left her wide open.
5-3 now. Oh, and we go down the left side. Sonora Bell's going to answer, and we're tied at 5. So we have our second tie of the ball game. We're tied at 3, tied at 5. We're down to 5 minutes in the first quarter, and another turnover by the Wolves. And here comes Bristol Charlie to set things up for the Lady Braves. Mt.Edgecumbe looking out to Catherine Sonny, top of the key. Over on the left side, Autumn Beans in the game now for the Braves. Autumn gets the pass and goes back to Catherine. Catherine defended by Kylie MacArthur. She'll come right side. Bristol Charlie. Bristol works it down to Autumn, who moved all the way over from the left side to the right-hand baseline. Autumn tries to drive in and put it up. And a whistle and a foul. And that's going to go against Sonora Bell, who's going to get, I think, her second on.
So early foul trouble, she's going to have to sit down.
And there she goes. She's taking a break, and coming in to relieve her is going to be number 44, Faith Kameroff. Faith, one of the seniors. And it'll be the Lady Wolves to inbound it underneath, or in backcourt. They're going to come in to, Tawny Smith is in now for the Wolves. Tawny
pressure by Edgecumbe.
Tawny works it down to the baseline underneath, trying to put it up. Joey Vidad, shot misses, gets partially blocked. Rebound, Mt.Edgecumbe. And Autumn Beans will bring it down on her first offensive attack as she comes across the timeline. Joey Vidad on to defend. Autumn now goes left, then comes right, bounce passes it to Bristol Charlie. And we have a timeout called by Kathy Forrester. We're going to take a break in the action with 4:11 here in the first quarter. We're all tied up at 5, and it's a 30-second timeout. Back, folks, and Don, kind of a fast-paced start and a little jerky on both ends. We're tied at 5. We've got 4 minutes almost gone. We're almost in the middle of this quarter number 1. I think they just need to get settled.
Yeah, both teams playing a zone. Sitka with their 3-2 and Mt.Edgecumbe with the 2-3, but Mt.Edgecumbe's got possession and they just turned the ball over to Sitka.
So keeping track of turnovers, I haven't. I've got unofficially 4 for Mt.Edgecumbe. I also have 4 for the Sitka Wolves. But it's Tawny Smith, the freshman for Sitka, to go out midcourt. She gives off to Tiffany Elefante. Dropping down to the right-hand baseline is Joey Vidad. And now in for the Wolves, number 12 is in there as just Abby Forrester gets the ball, comes down left side, drives it, puts it up for 12, won't go. In for Mt.Edgecumbe is Chloe Morrison. Morrison is a freshman, 5'4", and the Braves come down. Tyra Brown's in for the Braves. She's going to get it down on the left side. Tyra turns around, a little right-handed 12-foot, almost in between a layup and a jump shot, and puts it up, and she gets on the floor and in the book, just like that. And it's 7-5 as Mt.Edgecumbe is out by 2. Now we'll go back the other way. Chloe Morrison. Or no, that's Abby Forrester puts it up for 3 from the left side. Won't go. Now she's top of the key, drives in the paint, can't drive any further, puts it back out. Now they put it on the right side to Elefante. Tiffany puts a shot up, won't go, down to 2:49. 7-5, a 2-point lead by the Lady Braves here at B.J. McGillis Gym. This is their home right here, and the home of Region 5 this year. As it moves around every third year, it comes back. So next year it'll be in Juneau. The year after it'll go to Ketchikan, and 3 years from now, it'll be right back here.
A traveling violation on Mt.Edgecumbe, and Maggie Miller will come in for the Braves.
All right, now, and Maggie's a good old player. She does very well underneath for him. Here comes the inbounds pass for the Wolves, in from Joey Vidad, Tawny Smith. Slapped away and knocked away out of bounds, and I think it came off of the Braves. Yeah, it did, so Joey Vidad will inbound it now. Elefante to the right, defended by Bristol Charlie. Catherine Sonny all over him. They have a long pass over to Abby Forrester, and Abby was coming in on it. The pass went over her. I think that Joey thought she was going to be a little farther out, and a turnover by the Lady Wolves brings the clock down to 2:33, 7-5. The Wolves trail by 2. They're going to get, a turnover by the Wolves, and it'll be the Braves ball in.
Good full court pressure by the Braves.
Catherine Sonny to midcourt to Bristol Charlie. Back on the near side to Sonny, inside to Maggie Miller, up and gets around, lays it up and in, and she made a really nice move on
Maggie Miller with 2 points. Nice little shot fake and a steal by the Lady Braves.
So it's now 9-5. The Braves are up by 4. Another turnover by the Wolves. The Braves try a 3 on the left side. That one up by Catherine Sonny. Shot misses. Whistle foul. It's going to go against the Wolves, and all of a sudden the tides turn in the favor of the Braves momentarily. A lot can happen in 45 seconds.
And they got a 4-point lead, 9-5 with 2:12 left here in the first period.
All right. Inbounds pass to Sonny in the left corner. She tried a 3 a minute ago, halfway up the circle. Now she takes it immediately after the pass. It's up. It's good for 3. Our first 3-pointer. Catherine Sonny makes it 12-5 and a 7-point lead with under 2 minutes to go. And getting trapped at midcourt is going to be Abby Forrester. She's got Maggie Miller on one side, Bristol Charlie on the other, and they get her nailed and they cause a turnover.
That 2-2-1 full court pressure by Mt.Edgecumbe is creating a lot of turnovers for them, and they love that possession.
Catherine Sonny into Bristol Charlie, back to Sonny, now into Faith Kameroff. Back out, Catherine tries another 3 from the just to the left side at the top of the key.
A little bit of a heat check there.
Yep. Out of bounds on the far side, it'll be the Wolves ball in. Abby Forrester with 1:44 trying to inbound to somebody with a full court press being put on by the Braves. The Wolves get it in. They go to Tawny Smith. She goes to midcourt to Tiffany Elefante. Almost palmed the ball. Didn't travel. Boy, a good recovery as she passes it away. And they'll get it down to Kylie MacArthur underneath. Kylie gets double teamed. Can't shoot. She'll bring it back out. Over to Tiffany Elefante. Top of the key Smith. On the near side, Abby Forrester. Back to Tawny. Down to 1:23. Over to Tiffany. Drives in lane. And Maggie Miller was there to defend. Might have got a whistle and a foul. The shot rims around. Won't drop. Let's see who they say the foul's going to be on. Yep, Maggie Miller got the whistle, got the foul.
That's her first, fourth team foul charged against the Lady Braves. Faith Kameroff kind of gambled on the steal there, and Maggie Miller had to pick up her defensive responsibilities and picked up the foul.
All right, now ball in for the Lady Wolves, goes into Tawny Smith, Tiffany Elefante, back to Smith, back to Tiffany. Comes to the top of the key, Abby Forrester for the outlet. Top of the key, passes left over to Tiffany. Tiffany tries to drive in big traffic, puts it up off the glass, won't go. She ends up on the floor. No foul against the Braves. Braves get the rebound, bringing it down. Autumn Beans, left side, now out to midcourt. Bristol Charlie, under a minute to go in the quarter. 12-5, the Lady Braves have the ball, they have the lead. Down in the right corner, she'll go to Faith Kameroff. Kameroff, defended by Abby Forster, gives off to Bristol Charlie. Bristol drives around Tiffany Elefante, puts it in. Bristol shot, rims around, spins out, won't go. Nice recovery, and the pick-off by Jessica Davis for the Wolves. She gives the outlet over to Tiffany Elefante, and with 35, she'll bring it down, sets it up, goes in the corner. Smith inside to Jessica, double team. She's got Maggie Miller and Bristol Charlie on her, tries to pass along the baseline to Abby Forrester. And I think 42 gets it. Is that going to be Maggie?
That's Maggie Miller's second personal. With 28 seconds left here in the first period.
Inbounds pass, Tawny Smith over in the right corner to Elefante. She gets double teamed. Faith Kameroff there and cause her to travel. Turnover, and that's another big turnover for the Wolves. Inbounds pass with 22 seconds goes into Autumn Beans. Here come the Lady Braves. Autumn across the timeline. On the near side, she's got Letitia Scaffelstead. Letitia was out for a bit, back in now. Letitia tries to pass off to Kameroff. Abby Forster breaks it up. She crashes and burns, but the Braves hang on to the ball. They go to Bristol. Charlie drives the lane, jumps it up off the glass, and we're down to 1 second. Here comes the buzzer, and at the end of the first quarter, it's going to be a 14-5, 9-point lead by the Lady Braves over the Sitka Wolves. We're going to take a 60 right here, and we'll come back for quarter number 2 on AM 1230. KIFW, it's Region 5 basketball. Braves lead the Wolves at the line with Tiffany Elefante, whose first shot is up and misses. So 0 for 1. A 9-point lead in favor of Mt.Edgecumbe. That one's up, and she goes 1 for 2 as Tiffany makes her second. Now coming back in will be number 21, Kylie MacArthur. Coming to sit down is going to be Tiffany Elefante. Bristol Charlie to inbound it for the Lady Braves. Full court press on by the Wolves. Breaking in front of the press is going to be Sonora Bell, who gets the inbound pass over to Scaffelstead. Easily to Autumn Beans. Autumn trying to get down around Jocelyn Brady. Can't, so they'll bring it back out to midcourt. Bristol Charlie giving the signal to set it up. Over to Scaffelstead. Autumn Beans. Charlie drops down right. Now comes back out. Coming out to defend against her is going to be Kylie MacArthur. She'll go to Sonora. Bell drives the left side, and she gets right around number 34, Jocelyn Brady. And Charlie gets 2, and the Braves steal the ball. Another shot up, Scaffelstead. Hers misses. They almost got back-to-back twos in less than 5 seconds. 20-10. They still have the score doubled. Here come the Wolves to trail. Connie Smith across the line on the far side. Drives into the paint and gets the ball knocked away. I think Tyra Bell might come up. Nope, away from her. Now we've got a jump ball, our first one of the ball game. As Autumn Bell's down there, and she's tied up with Jocelyn Brady. Alternate possession's going to give it over to Mt.Edgecumbe.
Good job by Tyra Brown getting her hand on the ball there and creating the jump ball.
Catherine Sonny back in as Bristol Charlie gets a breather over to the Mt.Edgecumbe bench. Inbounds pass again under a press, goes into Sonora Bell. Off to Scaffelstead. Now they work it underneath to Sonora. Sonora gets shut off. Nice defense down there by Jocelyn Brady, causes a turnover. Here come the Wolves. It'll be Abby Forrester. She's going to go on the lane. Jumps it up in traffic. Almost sticks between the rim and the backboard. Comes off on the left side. Rebound Mt.Edgecumbe. Under 5 minutes to go as Catherine Sonny has it. Near side goes over to Scaffelstead. Back to Catherine inside. Tyra Brown's going to try and get around Brady. Jumps it up. Does get over her cleanly, but the rims around won't drop. And Jocelyn clears it off for the Lady Wolves. She gives it off to Vedad. Joey will give it to Tiffany Elefante, who brings it down, sets it up, comes left. Pulls it up now, Count's going against her, trying to get it open, throws it right into the hands of Tyra Bell, and another turnover. Long pass all alone, Autumn Beans is up, and her shot misses on the bunny. Rebound tipped away by Elefante, right into the hands of Kylie MacArthur, and it'll be the Lady Wolves to come down. And a timeout called, and it'll be a 30. We'll take a half-a-minute break with 4:13 to go here in the second quarter. It's 20-10, Lady Braves over Lady Wolves. Back. All right, welcome back, folks, to Mt.Edgecumbe Gymnasium. How about Mt.Edgecumbe High School and B.J. McGillis Gym? We're in the first night of 3A competition in the 2019 Region 5 basketball tournament, rotating its way to Sitka this year. We started on Tuesday night with 4A competition, girls and boys, and between that time and today, the Thunder Mountain Falcon ladies and the Thunder Mountain Falcon boys both were eliminated this afternoon, and both of them by Juneau Douglas High School in a crosstown rivalry. So 3A tonight, 3A tomorrow, and if we have a split between either the girls or the boys game that will follow after this, we'll have an if necessary game on Saturday, and those games will also be at night. So you could have 3 nights of 3A competition here, depending on the outcome of tomorrow night's game after this one. So it's a double elimination, and it's going to be the Mt.Edgecumbe Braves ball in under 4 minutes to go as we're halfway through the second quarter. And Catherine Sonny on a nice pickup from Autumn Beans goes over to Scaffelstead, and the Braves are on the attack. They have a 20-10 lead. They're going left to right here at B.J. McGillis. They're going to go to Sonora Bell. Sonora runs into Abby Forrester. Did we get our first charge of the game?
Yeah, it's going to be a player control foul on Tyra Tyra Brown. And that's her first personal.
So the Braves will put on a 3-man press. Inbounds pass comes into Jessica Davis back in from Abby Forrester. Back to Abby. Abby across the timeline right in front of the official bench. Now on the right-hand dribble, moves to the top of the key, gives over to Elefante. Abby drops down on the left side. Tiffany comes top of the key, left side. Now to Kylie MacArthur. MacArthur, tries to pass it inside to Jessica Davis, goes right into the hands of the Braves and down to Tyra Brown, puts it up, and Tyra's shot misses. Ooh, and out of the scrum comes a ball right smack into the hands of, I think it was Joey Vidad. And we have a timeout.
Silver Bay Seafoods believes our children can better realize their full potential through such programs. Silver Bay Seafoods salutes our local basketball team, their coaches, and parents, helping our children become tomorrow's leaders. Silver Bay Seafoods, by fishermen, for fishermen. Now, let's go back to the B.J. McGinnis Gymnasium for more basketball action on AM 1230.
Welcome back, folks. Mike Clasby along with Don Stiles. We bring you the final 3 minutes and 3 seconds of the first half of play here between the Lady Braves and the Lady Wolves. The Lady Wolves come in after the timeout and a quick pass. Connie Smith, left side high post, down on the baseline to Joey Vidal. Joey puts it up in, and Joey gets 2. And it's 20-12 now, and the Wolves cut the lead to 8. And the Braves come down the other way, and we got a whistle and a foul, and that is going to go against Mt.Edgecumbe, a charge. Catherine Sonny picks up her second foul. That's 3 team fouls here in the first half for the Wolves. That's 10 for the Lady Braves. Ironically, in my interview with Kathy Forrester, she said, we're going to knock off the fouls. We're done doing it. Well, it didn't start working out that way for her here in the first half. We're down to 2:43 and another whistle and a foul.
Another one on Catherine Sonny.
So let's go over who's got how many fouls here.
Actually, number 21, Letitia
Scaffelstead. I thought it was on her. So how many? That's her first one. So let's recap the foul situation here. We got 3 on Miller. We got 1 on Tyra. We got 2 on Sonora Bell. We got 1 on Vernay Ramuth, 1 on Scaffelstead, and 1 on Catherine Sonny. Now we go to the free throw line, and with a 20-12 8-point lead, shooting it up will be Tawny Smith, the freshman for the Lady Wolves. Sitting down is Catherine Sonny. In is Bristol Charlie, and Tawny puts it up and in. It's good. Missed her first, hit her second, 20-13 at 2:42. The Braves, and another steal by the Lady Wolves. It's Tiffany Elefante. She's going to come all the way down, lays it up, and she tries to drive around the right side to Tisha Scaffelstead. Got herself a little off balance. The layup misses. Rebound, Braves out to Bristol Charlie. Near side to Scaffelstead. Now she passes to Bristol, driving down the lane. Bristol can't use the screen set up by Tyra Brown, so she brings it back on. Elizabeth Allen in now for Mt.Edgecumbe. Shots up from the left side. Rebound cleared off by Jessica Davis, and the Wolves have the ball as we near the 2-minute mark. Here come the Lady Wolves, and setting up the play will be Tiffany Elefante. Over to Jessica Davis. Thinks about 3 from the left side, doesn't take it. Down on the baseline. She'll go to Tawny Smith. Tawny back to Jessica Abby. Abby inside to Jessica Davis. Well, Scaffelstead ends up on the floor. She put a hand on the ball when Jessica had it, the jump ball. This alternate possession will give it over to the Lady Wolves. Coming to sit down is going to be number 22 for Mt.Edgecumbe, and she came out. That was Vernay Ramuth. I'll pick up who came in a minute as the inbounds pass for the Wolves go to Elefante. Scaffelstead breaks it up and knocks it out, so the Wolves will retain possession. Down to 1:54 as we're under 2-minute mark. It's 13-20. A 7-point lead by the Braves. Wolves have the ball on their end of the court. In they go to Joey Vidad. Vidad over the far side. Off to Smith, back to Vidad midcourt. Now around will come to the near side to Elefante. Staffelstead there to defend. Oh, and getting open underneath. Abby Forrester tries to drive the lane. Nice handoff. Nice hand on, I should say, by Faith Kameroff as she puts a block on the ball and causes a turnover. And do we have a foul?
Jump ball there.
Oh, okay, back-to-back jump balls. This alternate possession gives it over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Bristol Charlie into Staffelstead, back to Bristol. 1:33 to go in the second quarter clock. 2013 Braves have the lead and the ball, and we're going to have another jump ball as Lakeisha Staffelstead will get tied up by Tawny Smith. So we march down to the other end of the gym. So 3 jump balls in about 15 seconds.
I guess getting a little sloppy here in this second period. 1:26 to go here.
Abby Forrester with the ball for the Lady Wolves over to Joey Vidad. Joey will pass over, too long, way too long of a pass, intended for Tiffany Elefante. Tiffany would have had to be 7 feet tall to get that one. So at 1:17, the Wolves turn it over. Now they put on a press as it come in. Elizabeth Allen goes into Autumn Beans, back to Elizabeth by mistake, but she picks it up and then they throw it right away into the hands of Jessica Davis. Another turnover, as Don just said, getting a little sloppy, and it is. Wolves almost throw it away again. Over to Joey Vidad. They're going to work it in. Tiffany Elefante straight away out to Tawny Smith. Back out, top of the key. Joey's going to try a 3, rattles it in and out, it won't go. No spin on the ball. Picking it up is going to be Bristol Charlie from the back, laying on the ground. She passes it off to Elizabeth Allen. Underneath to Faith Kameroff. She tries to bounce pass underneath to Tyra Brown. Brown gets it blocked by Tiffany Elefante. It came off of Tiffany, so it'll be the Wolves ball in. I'm sorry, the Lady Braves ball in. 40 seconds left as Bristol Charlie comes into Autumn Bean's right side. Autumn holds it up. Abby Forrester out to defend. Lizzie Allen top of the key into Tyra Brown. Almost threw it away again. Tips it back out to Elizabeth. Over to Bristol Charlie. Bristol on the right-hand dribble. Comes around with 27 seconds to go. Top of the key. Now inside to Bell. Bell gets shut off by Jessica Davis. Puts it up anyway. She steps forward, then back. Shot misses. Rebound on the near side. Tipped away by Autumn Beans into the hands of Tiffany Elefante. She'll give it off for the Wolves. Down to 10 seconds. Tawny Smith, top of the key. Abby's going to drive left. Takes a step, sidesteps in, lays it up. Won't go, draws the foul.
Good help defense by Tyra Brown there, but she picked up the foul there.
All right, so Tyra gets her first. That's it's probably the 13th or 14th team foul for the Lady Braves. Go to the line with 5.2 seconds left. It'll be Abby Forrester. Abby's had some games where she's been a really good high scorer, but she's not cracking through on this one, and her first shot up misses.
She's got 1 point in the game right now.
She won for what, 4?
1 for 3 right now, and she'll take her 4th one right here.
All right. The Wolves have the ball at free throw line. They trail by 7. Now they trail by 6 as that one's up, and Abby's 2 for 4, shooting 50%. Here come the Lady Braves. A long 3, left side. Oh, did that basket count? Nope, they wave it off. A shot from the left side by Staffelstead. as the inbounds pass comes at midcourt on the far side to start out the second half, and Sonora lays a bucket up from the left side to get the first 2 points, and she gets fouled. That foul goes against Jessica Davis. Davis picks up her first foul. Sonora goes to the free throw line, misses the shot on a three-point opportunity at 22-14. They'll get the rebound. Pass over in the corner was intended for Catherine Sunny. Came off of Catherine. And the Braves push it out of bounds, and so it'll be the Lady Wolves to inbound it. And the Braves continue with their press as the inbound pass comes in, and it's going to go to Kylie MacArthur. Kylie brings it down and comes down on the left side. Loses it away, a turnover by the Wolves. Goes over to the Braves, and they're going to come back. Catherine Sunny, near side to Sonora Bell. Inside, intended to, let's see, number 22 in there, and that is Renee Weymouth, and Weymouth can't handle the ball. It's turned over again, so back-to-back turnovers give it back to the Wolves, and they'll come down with Tiffany Elefante on the near side. Tiffany works it down in the right-hand corner. Joey Vidad can't shoot. The Wolves have not been getting very many inside shots, Dawn.
They've got great defense on the interior by the Mt.Edgecumbe Lady Braves.
So Joey Vidad now comes over and a whistle foul goes against Mt.Edgecumbe. Who's going to get that, 30? That's going to be Sonora's fourth, I think. Or not. Sonora Bell.
Yeah, it is her fourth personal.
Okay, so we had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 12 fouls in total. First foul of the second half. That'll stop the clock at 6:57 and give it to Wolves to inbound it underneath their own bucket. They'll go into Vidad. Vidad, right-hand corner, Tiffany Elefante. Steps right around the Wolves' defense and then can't shoot from the baseline. Brings it back out to Joey. Joey over to Tawny Smith, to Tiffany Elefante, back to Tawny, back to Joey. Now they go to Abby Forrester. Oh, nice move by Abby. She stepped right inside of Maggie Miller and number 22, Vernay Weymouth, and gets the two, and now the Wolves steal it. Bounce pass from the near side. Tawny Smith to Tiffany Elefante. Tiffany misses the bunny. They could have had back-to-back twos. 22-16, they're back within 6. Now the Braves bring it down. Oh, and then almost loosened it as Maggie Miller tried to pass underneath to Vernay Weymouth. Vernay lost it for a minute, recovered it, put it up, in for 2. The Braves steal it right back, and Bristol Charlie puts it up. So back-to-back twos by the Braves. And now it's 26-16. They're back up with a 10-point lead. We come to midcourt, a whistle foul behind the ball. That's going to go against, Autumn Bean, number 20, is going to get it. Kathy Forrester said something to the official. He turned and made an emphatic hand gesture to her. So she turns and walks away. Now she's going to come back and she's saying something to him as the inbound pass comes on the near side from Vidad into Tiffany Elefante for the Lady Wolves.
Autumn Bean's first foul.
Autumn defending on the left side as Tiffany has the ball. Now Autumn will drop back. Tiffany will pass out to Abby Forrester. Near side, Joey Vidad, right-hand high post. See, did the Braves switch to a man-to-man?
No, they're still in that 2-3.
And the Wolves will move it down. A long three from the left corner won't go by Abby Forrester. Knocked out of bounds. I think they're going to say it came off of Letitia Scaffelstead.
Nice closeout by Maggie Miller, getting her hand up on that shooter there.
Okay, it came up. The ball came off of the Lady Wolves, so it'll be the Braves ball in as Bristol Charlie. Now the Wolves with the press as well. He goes into Maggie Miller. Maggie's really good underneath, but not a very quick playmaker, so she'll pass it off. She goes over to Vernay Weymouth. Back to Autumn Beans. Now across to Bristol Charlie. Vernay gets it. Nope, that's Staffelstead on the right side. Works it down to Bristol on the baseline. Joey Vidad's defending. Bristol will give it off to Maggie Miller. Miller in the corner is all tied up there by Chloe Morrison. Oh, and it causes a turnover, and here come the Wolves. Tiffany Elefante. No, Joey Vidad, sorry, that was Joey that got it. No, it was Tiffany. I looked away for a split second thinking, all right, so Tiffany gets the bucket, gets the foul. It's 26-18. She's back within 8. Substitutions now as Vernay Weymouth comes out.
That foul on Autumn Beans, her second.
Okay, comes out and coming back in is going to be Faith Kameroff.
Third team foul for the Lady Braves.
Elefante shot up, misses. Rebound, Autumn Beans. Boy, they're calling this tight. Foul's going to go against the Wolves.
Both teams pressuring, so they're really hustling after the ball. They're going to get fouls called.
Foul goes against. It's foul number 2 on Tiffany Braves put the shot up on the other end of the gym. Won't go.
Wide open underneath, and she missed that easy shot.
Coming the other direction. Pass on the near side was intended for Autumn Baines. Couldn't handle it. So it'll be the Wolves to bring it in. Joy Vidad. Inbounds pass to Tawny Smith. Tawny comes across the top of the key to left side. Goes to Abby Forrester. Does that little jump step in between traffic, but she traveled with it this time. One too many jumps and steps.
I think she's got to come down with 2 feet on that and then make one step and go up. But, yeah, definitely a travel there.
And there's a turnover at midcourt, a long pass, so that press works for the Wolves. It causes another turnover for the Braves. Long 3 left side. Joey Vidad follows her shot. Bucket misses, gets her own rebound. Passes it off on the left side to Smith. Back out to Tiffany. Tiffany's going to drive the lane. Bounce pass underneath. Good heads up and a nice assist by Tiffany Elefante as she gets into Chloe Morrison. Morrison gets 2. That's her 4th, I think. It is 26-20 as the Wolves close the gap here with 4 minutes and 1 second as we're halfway through the 3rd quarter.
Morrison's got some size inside and got a offensive rebound, and then they rewarded her with a nice pass underneath.
The other night in a JV game, she was in there and she scored 29 points, either 26 or 29. She really got going. And we have a timeout on the floor, folks. We'll take a 30-second break with They're going to go to Joey Vidal. Joey's been laid double team by Tyra Brown and Bristol Charlie. Jump ball tied up by Tyra. Nice defensive move.
Good length by, she's got great length on her and just able to get her hand on the ball there.
Well, Bristol inbound it to Faith Kameroff. Kameroff under the press. She's got Tiffany Elefante there. Tiffany falls down. Pass goes to Bristol Charlie. Nice assist as she goes underneath to Sonora Bell, but Sonora misses the bunny. She was in the right place, and it was a good bounce pass, maybe a little hard. Sonora quite didn't have a hand on it, and shot misses. And that was Autumn Beans, not Sonora Bell. Sonora's not in. Hard to see with those ponytails. A lot of these gals look alike, and you miss the numbers when the ponytail covers them up on the back. Here comes Tiffany Elefante. Now out to Abby Forrester, back to Tiffany. She moves from right to left for the Lady Wolves. 2:20 to go. It's the Braves 28, the Wolves 22. A 6-point ball game here in 3A ladies competition. Up, in, and by Abby Forrester misses the shot. Chloe Morrison going after it. And Faith Kameroff gets her third foul.
That's the 16th foul, so the next one, Lady Wolves are in the bonus.
Now coming off the bench for Mt.Edgecumbe. And we'll see Ashlyn Shawman for the first time in the ball game. Ashlyn moves over and going to sit down Faith Kameroff. And now a timeout called by Mt.Edgecumbe, I believe. Let's see where we're going. Let's see, Westmark only got one. Are those numbers all down on the sheet?
Yes, they are.
Okay, good. All right, thank you. Back to the feed.
Member Cooper skewers, crispy fish, and fried chicken, as well as many more snack choices at the service deli at Seamart Quality Foods. Open 24 hours every day on Halibut Point Road. And don't forget to ask about Seamart Sport Card and Alaska Airline miles. Now, let's go back to the B.J. McGinnis Gymnasium for more basketball action on AM 1230.
All right, back at the free throw line, and it's going to be Chloe Morrison to put one up after she made a bucket shot, misses. 28-23. The Wolves have cut the lead to 5. They were down by 12, and a long three by Catherine Sunny by the Mt.Edgecumbe Braves as we come back in, and shot misses, foul to the bucket. It's going to go against Mt.Edgecumbe. Tyra Bell.
Picking up her second, yes, Tyra Brown.
I keep saying Tyra Bell. We've got Sonora Bell, Tyra Brown. Yeah, and if you rattle off as many names as we do sometimes, we get to be forgiven for that.
So that's the 7th team foul, and Chloe Morrison going to the line.
So the Lady Wolves now in the bonus, and Chloe puts up the front end of that one and makes it, and it's a 28-24 4-point spread. She could make it 3.
Coach Sandra Ludwig has got to be excited about this player. She's only a freshman.
Up and in and good, and she's made some good showing. And there's the second one. We have a 3-point ball game, folks. The Braves 28, the Wolves 25. Ooh, and the Wolves are going to kick the ball. It's going to just go back to the Braves. Came off of Joey Vidad's left foot. And a little moisture on the floor as Dennis Verlandry, one of your 3 officials, cleans it up in front of the official score table. Now he'll give the ball to Bristol Charlie. And Bristol's going to inbound it for the Lady Braves. She goes into Catherine Sunny, straight away into Tyra Brown. Brown gets around Chloe Morrison, fadeaway jumper, misses everything, and I think Tyra's going to get a whistle.
And that'll be a foul on Chloe Morrison. Her first personal.
So Tyra trying the shot, Chloe gets the whistle of the foul, Tyra goes to the free throw line. Under the 2-minute mark of quarter number 3, a minute and 51 to go. Tyra puts the first one up and fouled in the act of shooting. She'll get 2, even though her first one misses. Now sets for a second, takes her time, right-handed shooter, pushes off, that's up, in, and good. She goes 1 for 2. Back with that 4-point lead, 29-25. And the Braves will put on the press as Chloe Morrison gets the inbounds pass. She breaks it away, goes across the timeline on a nice pass to Tawny Smith on the far side. Tawny back to Jessica Davis, near side to Tiffany. Oh, she's going to try a 3, nothing but net. It's up, it's good from the right side. And Tiffany Elefante brings the Wolves within 1, 29-28 with a minute and 33 to go. And then a whistle on the far side of the court as the Braves turn the ball over on their inbounds under the full court press of the Wolves. And Jessica Davis, or Abby Forster brings it in to Tiffany Elefante. Now to Tawny Smith. Tawny defended by Autumn Beans back in the game. Now they move it on the left side off to Joey Vidad. Catherine Sunny coming out, reaches in on Joey, gets a hand on the ball, steals it, easy layup. Catherine's good. 31-28, back up by 3. We had a 1-point ball game. We're down to a minute and 1 in the third quarter. Here come the Wolves. Oh, and Joey Vidad's going to drive the lane, lays it up, coming from left to right. Gets her own rebound on the missed shot. Autumn Beans right there. Now the official's going to get together. John Watham there to call it. Tells Verlandry. Allison Strommel came in for the Lady Braves, gets her first foul. So with 52 seconds left and a 31-28 3-point game, Joey Vidad is at the line for the Lady Wolves. They're in the 1-and-1. Joey's first shot misses. Rebound cleared off by Tyra Brown. Braves get the ball back. Goes to Catherine Sunny. Down to 48 seconds. Sunny defended by Tiffany Elefante. Finally gets across the timeline. Finds Bristol Charlie open. Oh, and Bristol can't handle it. She was all alone. Ball thrown back in by Abby Forster. Keeps it alive. Autumn Beans picks it up. Layup left side. It's good. Nice recovery and nice layup by Autumn Beans. 33-28. Clock stopped at 30.5 seconds. A 5-point lead now by the Lady Braves. Ball inbounded, knocked that back out of bounds, so the Wolves will bring it back in. Abby Forster bring it in. Joey Vidad and Tawny Smith down there trying to break loose, but getting free is going to be Joey Vidad. Well, back over to Abby. Abby gets trapped over in the far corner and causes a turnover. She stepped out of bounds. The Wolves lose the ball. The Braves get it right back under their own bucket. They led by 12. The Wolves cut it to 1. 2 more made it a 3-point game. Then all of a sudden it's 5, 33-28, and the Wolves turn it right back. So turnovers have hurt them at very crucial times. Autumn Beans over on the left side for Mt.Edgecumbe. Gives it off to Ashlyn Strom. Strom in the lane. Almost loses it. Nicely recovered by Catherine Sunny. Back to Autumn Beans, who tries to go back underneath Bristol Charlie, but breaking it up is Abby Forster. Tips it way outside. Here comes Tawny Smith. Puts it up. Shot won't go, partially blocked, and there's the buzzer as Jessica Davis tries the conversion, but it won't work. So our third quarter score is 33 for Mt.Edgecumbe and 28 for the Lady Wolves. We'll be back in 1 minute with the final 8 minutes of this one.
Welcome to Sitka for Region 5 basketball. When you're in between.
So the Mt.Edgecumbe Lady Huskies put up 13 in that quarter. Sitka Lady Wolves scored 14, but the Lady Braves are hanging on to that 5-point lead right now. It's 33-28.
All right, and bringing it in to start off the fourth quarter going to be the Lady Wolves, and they're going to lose it away in the far corner. So a turnover by Sitka High, and they'll continue to put on the press as the inbounds pass comes into Bristol Charlie. Bristol, dives down and goes straight away to Tyra Brown. Brown gets shut off by Jessica Davis underneath, and that causes a turnover. As picking it up in the game now is Shay Jensen. Jensen, a 5'8 senior, her first time on the hardwood tonight for the Lady Wolves, and she makes a nice job of her first couple seconds. And now we come around and are reaching in, or is it knocked away? Yeah, it'll be a
lost the
foul.
handle on that. It goes out of bounds. It'll be the Lady Braves ball.
$7:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Catherine Sunny to inbound it for Mt.Edgecumbe. Goes into Bristol Charlie. Back over to Catherine. Now out to Autumn Beans. Catherine drops down to the left-hand baseline. Coming out from the right side is Maggie Miller. Miller goes to Bristol Charlie. Maggie drops down. Bristol brings it out. Goes top of the key to Catherine Sunny. Sunny drives around Shay Jensen. Gives back off to Maggie Miller. Left side to Bristol. Bristol shut off by Kylie MacArthur. Autumn Beans now. Shoots it up from 14 left side, knocked away air ball out of bounds, and it's going to be the Lady Wolves ball in. Missed shot causes a turnover for Mt.Edgecumbe. Turnovers have hurt both of these teams in this game. There's no doubt about it.
It's like Abby Forrester tried to take the charge there, but no call, and it goes out of bounds.
The inbounds pass goes into Abby as her team, the Lady Wolves, trail 33-28 with 6:53 to go. And that foul.
Bristol Charlie, her second.
So that's 19 fouls here in the second half of play against the Lady Braves. And Kathy Forrester, in our interview, talked about the fact that they've been really working on knocking down the number of fouls, but it did not work for them. They had 12 of them in the first half of play. That brings Abby Forrester to the line for the Lady Wolves. Puts it up, in, and good, and now we're back to a 4-point ball game, 33-29. And Abby has a chance for another. So we had a 12-point game, we had a 10-point game. The Wolves got back within 1, then they were behind by 3, then they were back by 5. Now it's only going to be 3 as Abby makes a pair, and it's 33-30 with 6:53 to go in the fourth quarter. A 3-point game, the Braves with the lead, with the ball, under a full-court press. They'll inbound it in backcourt. Tawny Smith, Joey Vidad, Tiffany Elefante, the 3-man press as the pass goes to Catherine Sunny across the tie. Oh, and she drives down and gets right around Abby Forrester. I think Abby was really caught off guard down there, and Catherine puts it up, in, and good. And an inbound pass under the press for the Wolves. Elefante, Joey Vidad, underneath. Shay Jensen's open. She puts it up left side over the top of number 25 from Mt.Edgecumbe. That was Ashlyn Schwab. Shot misses. Rebound, Autumn Beans. Down to Maggie Miller. Boy, they worked that very nicely. 3 quick passes, and all of a sudden we have a 7-point ball game. 37-30 as the Lady Braves put 6 points up just like that.
Nice pass by Catherine Sunny to Maggie Miller, and she just laid it right in.
Back we go in Wolves' direction. Over in the far corner, it'll be Elefante. Out to Shay Jensen. Now Vidad tries a 3. Little short off the front rim.
They needed that one.
Cleared off by Catherine Sunny. Sunny almost throws it away. Nice recovery. Over on the far side, they go to Autumn Bean. Off the glass. Autumn shot misses. Rebound cleared off by Abby Forrester. Abby on the right-hand dribble. Holds things up. Defense drops back into their zone. Abby comes to the right-hand high post. Sandra Lundvig wants a 30-second timeout on the Lady Wolves bench. We'll take one right here and Goodness, long time.
Yeah, long time. Well, I grew up in Unalakleet, and Jennifer Davis's parents are from there, or her mom is from there, and her grandparents are here from Unalakleet.
Right on.
Or Jessica Davis.
Yep.
Jennifer's her mom.
Unalakleet, one of the big stops for the Iditarod.
Yeah, it's right on the coast there. First team that gets there usually is going to take the lead all the way to Nome.
So Lance Mackey back in competition after his bout with cancer. He dropped out for a couple years.
Yeah, he's, just trying to run a race right now and doing the best he can.
When do they expect a leader to be in?
I imagine it'll be Tuesday.
So it started last Sunday, folks, officially. The opening ceremonial start was down in Anchorage, as it always did. A lot of times they have to haul snow. I don't think they did this year. All right, back in basketball action, as we've gone back and forth a couple times. Nobody made a bucket. It's the Mt.Edgecumbe Braves to have the ball. We're down to 4:50 in this one. Braves have a 7-point lead, 37-30. Yeah, that Iditarod's quite a race. I got to work that for 5 years, and I loved it. I started in Anchorage, worked forward to either McGrath or Unalakleet, then ended up going to Nome and working backwards. And, boy, there's nothing like the thrill of being on that Broad Arch when somebody comes across the finish line.
It's a crazy time in Nome during that month of Iditarod.
Still no score happening here in the fourth order, and Abby Forrester will be. The minute I say it, she does it. So there you go. The Wolves cut the lead to 5.
The lead by the field goal. She's put up a lot of points there, mostly from the free throw line.
So Abby makes it a 37-32 ball game, but her team still trails. And the Braves come down, they try and put it up, and Faith Kameroff tries a shot, but gets it knocked away. She brings it back out as she got her rebound. Gate to Catherine Sonny. Sonny to Autumn Beans, back to Catherine, defended by Joey Vidad. Then they'll go in the right-hand corner to Faith. Back out, long three off the right side. That one's going to miss by number 21, Letitia Scaffelstead.
She got tied up right away there, and the Lady Braves will have possession, and they'll take it out underneath their basket.
So a 5-second violation?
Held ball there.
Yep, held ball. So it'll be the Wolves ball in. Shay Jensen. Oh, now they're going to switch now. Shay thought the Wolves had it. So did I. So it was the other way around. Letitia Scaffelstead to bring it in. Goes to Sonora Bell, who tries to step in traffic. Puts it up. No whistle, no foul. Shot misses. Then Scaffelstead finally comes out with it. Shoots one up from the right side for 14. Shot misses. Sonora Bell gets the rebound. Goes to Autumn Beans. Back over the right side to Letitia. Boy, the Braves are passing that ball around nicely. And the minute I say that, Faith Kameroff can't handle a pass from Autumn Beans and a turnover. Here come the Wolves. And Tyra Brown will break it up down on the near side right in front of Sitka's bench. But it'll be Sitka's ball in.
Shot selection on the Edgecumbe end on that possession was kind of questionable. They were just forcing things up.
All right, sitting down Tiffany Elefante. Back in Abby Forrester. Connie Smith in. She was going to take it out. Now Abby and her switch. And then Abby makes her second big mistake of this game. She steps out into bounds before she passes the ball back out, and another turnover. So mental errors have kept the Wolves 5 points down, 37-32. Here's Sonora Bell with the ball for the Lady Braves. Abby Forrester tries to block along the side of her, but it's going to get a whistle, and it's going to go against Abby.
That's her first personal. Third team foul, so we're actually 14th foul.
Coming in now, Jocelyn Brady, who was in, now she comes out. I didn't see her come in. Shot put up by the Lady Braves, misses. Rebound cleared off by the Lady Wolves, Shay Jensen. Jensen will give it off to Abby. Abby goes to, see, is that Tawny? Yep. Tawny tries a hook pass in, right into the hands of Faith Kameroff, who lost it out of bounds, so the possession will stay in the favor of the Lady Wolves as we near the 3-minute mark. 37-32, 5-point lead. This ball game is anything but over. The Braves have led the whole time. They led by as many as 12. The Wolves cut the lead to 1. Then it was 3. Then it was 2. Back to 1. Then it was 5. Then it was 7 on 6 unanswered points by the Braves. Abby Forrester puts it up on a turnarounder. She shoots right in between Faith Kameroff and Sonora Bell. How she got that off, I'll never know, but it was a beautiful shot, and it's 37-34, and she brings her team back within 3, and we got a 60-second timeout called by
Ball 30.
All right, welcome back. We're down to 2 minutes and 36. The Braves have the ball, they have the lead, and now they switch the lead on a nice shot. Faith Kameroff makes it a 39-34 5-point lead. Joey Vidal tries to go inside to Kylie MacArthur. Shot misses. Rebound, the missed ball. Turned over to the Mt.Edgecumbe Braves, and they're going to go to Catherine Sonny. Sonny off to Sonora Bell. Long pass, far corner, Autumn Beans. Works it on. Faith Kameroff. Can't hang on to the ball. Knocked away, almost picked up by Tiffany Elefante. Kicks it away, and coming up with it, actually didn't kick it away, or it would have turned it over. Catherine Sonny gets it back over to Autumn Beans. Down to 1 minute and 54 as we're under 2 minutes. So these two gals will be at it again tomorrow night, regardless of who wins or loses. It's a best of 3. And if necessary game will be on Saturday. Now it looks like Tawny Smith's getting ready and does come back in for Lady Wolves. Going to sit down will be Shay Jensen. Mt.Edgecumbe with the ball on the far side. 1 minute and 48. Inbounding it will be Catherine Sonny. Bounce pass into Faith Kameroff, who goes down on one knee, hangs onto the ball, passes it right into the hands of number 12, Chloe Morrison, for the Wolves. And who picked up the foul?
Catherine Sonny, that's her third.
Okay, that brings the Wolves to the free throw line.
That's a double bonus, so Chloe Morrison will shoot 2.
Yep, 10 fouls against the Lady Braves.
And she's perfect from the line right now.
You shouldn't have said it. That's called a jinx. Misses her first one. So the Wolves need every point. Boy, think about if they could have those 2 back that Jessica made for him. Such a sad story. I hate it when a gal makes a mental mistake like that. 39-34, the lead stays at 5. As 2 shots miss, here comes Sonora Bell down underneath, bounce pass as she went into Benet Ramos, who loses it away. Turn over to the Wolves. Coming down right side, Tiffany Elefante drives to lay it up.
Offensive foul.
And she gets a charge. Boy, the crowd did not like that at all.
Tiffany Elefante, a little push off with the elbow there as she goes up for the layup.
Lady Wolves, as they had a chance to close the gap to 3 points. It's 39-30, or to 2 points actually, with 1:34. They trailed by 4. Mt.Edgecumbe's led the entire ball game. So it'll be the Braves to bring the ball in backcourt. For Mt.Edgecumbe, they have Vernay Ramuth, Sonora Bell, Autumn Means, and Sonora gets the ball at midcourt. Comes over on the left side. Ramuth puts it up from 12. Won't go. Just Abby Forrester picks off the rebound as it skipped across the rim to the left-hand corner. She comes out, outlets it. Over to Joey Vidal. Down in the right-hand corner, Tiffany Elefante. Back to Joey. Joey defended by Bristol Charlie. Passes off top of the key to freshman Tony Smith. Goes to Abby Forrester. Steps in. Up off the glass. Has trouble. Second time Abby's tried that. And just not quite having her balance. And the turnover, a big turnover by the Wolves with 1:09 left to play in the ball game.
And Maggie Miller's going to come in for the Lady Braves.
And sitting down is going to be Vernay Raymond. So where'd the Huskies come from earlier? Who's the Huskies? I just wondered, maybe that was your favorite. Inbounds, and we go to the Lady Wolf. Tiffany Elefante gets the inbound pass, lays it up in traffic, and it's a 2-point ball game. Under a minute to go. The Braves have the lead. They have the ball. Sonora Bell on the left side is going to be fouled by Chloe Morrison, and it'll be a 1-and-1. Now substitution is Jessica Davis will come back in for Sitka High. Coming out is Chloe Morrison.
That's
going
her
to the line
second personal.
Pardon?
Chloe Morrison, second personal.
Back at the line for Mt.Edgecumbe is Sonora Bell, 39-37. They have a 2-point lead. No! Oh, it runs around, it won't go. Rebound picked off underneath by Kamroff. Puts it up, that one misses. Connie Smith gets a rebound for the Lady Wolves. She brings it down midcourt, comes on the near side. Elefante down to Joey Vidal. Joey Vidal thought about 3, didn't go. Gets in the lane, puts it up off the glass. Won't go. Picked up by Maggie Miller. And Maggie stepped out of bounds, or the Wolves did. Jessica Davis.
Jessica Davis knocks it out of bounds out of Maggie Miller's hands, and the Lady Braves will retain possession.
Bristol Charlie with 34 seconds and a 2-point lead is going to inbound it for her Braves. Goes into Autumn Means at midcourt. Autumn holds it up, comes back out to center jump circle. Now a long pass down to the corner, picked up by Abby Forrester. Abby's coming down on the right-hand dribble. Braves plays it up off the glass, and it runs around, it won't go, and Abby's going to be fouled.
That would have been a big layup, but she's going to go to the line and shoot 2 right here. A chance to tie it with 21 seconds to go.
Foul goes on Maggie Miller, and that's her 4th. Abby Forrester at the line. It's nothing but net. 39-38, a 1-point ball game. 21 seconds left. Catherine Sonny coming back in, coming out. Faith Kamroff for the Lady Braves. Abby dearly wants this. She's made a couple big mistakes. Can she make up for them? And it's nothing but net again, and she does, and we're all tied up at 39 with 19 seconds left. Back we go, Brave, far side, Bristol Charlie. She gives to Autumn Means, puts it up, shots up, and a whistle. The timeout called by Kathy Forrester, and 13 seconds left. We're going to take a 30. And tonight she just happened to make a big mistake, a couple of them, but she is making up for it. She never quit. She didn't get frustrated. She just kept on keeping on, and she has tied the game with 13 seconds left to play at 39 apiece. It's the Mt.Edgecumbe Braves ball in underneath their own bucket. They're going to go in, bounce pass, goes over to Maggie Miller. And Maggie travels with the ball and turns it over. 10 seconds left to play.
She had her knee down on the floor and stood up with the ball, and that's a travel. A turnover to the Lady Wolves here. They got the full court to go. I'm looking at that.
Former radio announcer, I want you to do a recap for us real quick. What's your thoughts?
It's been an exciting game. What a great atmosphere. I mean, like you couldn't ask for a better regional game than this.
So
both teams have battled. They've both put pressure on the ball, and it comes down to 10 seconds.
Yep, and we're tied at 39 apiece. These gals have been at it, and you know what? I think it was a 3-1 split. I don't remember over the regular season, but both coaches said, throw all that out the window. This is region. And it's the Wolves ball in with 10 seconds left. Pass to midcourt. They give it right off to Maggie Miller. Maggie for the Wolves to Catherine Sunny, right side. Gets around Abby Forster. Up off the glass. Won't go. Gets her own rebound. Ball's out of bounds. John Waltham there to make the call.
1.8 left. Lady Braves with the ball underneath their basket, and they're going to set up an inbound play. See if they can win this thing.
Into Maggie Miller. Puts a shot up right in the paint. Whistle, foul. Maggie ends up on the ground.
Nice little bounce pass to Maggie Miller. She is underneath. Tried to get the shot off, and she is fouled. She's going to go to the line and shoot two. 0.3 on the clock here.
Jessica Davis with the foul puts Maggie Miller at the free throw line. We're tied at 39, and we're still tied at 39 as their first shot misses. Talk about pressure on a player.
A little bit hard on that. It just came off the back iron.
Dennis Landry, the official, to give the ball back to Maggie for her second shot. 0.3 seconds, tied at 39. Off the glass, and it's a 40-39 ball game, and there's the buzzer. And what a tough loss for the Sitka Wolves, and way to hang on by the skinnier teeth for the Lady Braves. What a dandy ball game.
Maggie Miller banks it in. From the free throw line, and the Lady Braves come away with the win.